everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to come in and share the things I've been really enjoying. I've been journaling quite a bit lately. As you know, I've been really falling back in love with my A6 Hobonichi illustrated journal. First through the Fairweather cover, which I miss. I love this cover, I love the other one. It's a good problem to have. So I'm staying in this one for a little bit, and then I'll switch back and I'll just go back and forth for now because I'm really into these two. But in this journal, let me see, it's become a little more private because I actually journal in it, but I can show you some pages. I'll do like a curated flip through. I'm completely caught up, and I've been using my TWSBI for the journaling, which has been great. I love my TWSBI pens, and I've been using the Faber-Castell watercolor pencils, and I've really been enjoying this. For some reason, I think the colors come out really beautiful, and you can do shadowing much easier. Again, like, it's all about efficiency because I do it every day, and I don't want to be backed up on days because I had like 3 months that were empty. I don't know how I caught up, but I caught up. But I prefer doing it either that night, like sometimes at night I know exactly what I want to draw for the day. It's very specific days, or I have specific photos, especially if I have like an outing at the beach and everything. That's easy. You know you're going to draw those photos and you can just pick your favorites. When I don't have any pictures, it's more about the feel of the whole day. It almost becomes like an emotional intelligence or illustration or whatever. Or like, for example, this day, my daughter got stung by a wasp. So I drew a wasp. I have a picture of her with the sting, and I don't want to have one. It was quite dramatic. And that's what I drew, and I wrote about it. I have like some photos where I look like I'm drowning when it was the heat wave because I was so hot here, which we have another one coming. But yeah, so I've been really enjoying the TWSBI and the Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. I've been really enjoying pens and markers, and that's not a good thing because I have a lot of it. I still use certain curated colors for my Zicklin Real Color Brush. I went back, like I have a little cart, so I have a lot of my pens are like this. I can't show you the one with the clean color brush because it's holding my phone right now, but I've been using a lot of that. So let me show you the stuff that I actually use quite a bit that works for the Tomoe River paper and that are beautiful. Okay, things that I've been using pretty much on the daily. I still use the Papermate, what is it called? Flare. I have the ultra fine and the regular ones, and I love those. They dry really fast and you can play with color, and this is more for my monthly in my planner. I like to have color so it's not as boring. I don't know, I need it to be a little chaotic in my organization, I guess. I got the Juice Up 0.04 in these like kind of vintagey color. Honestly, when I draw with them, I can't really tell which color it is. It's so thin, I think. Maybe if it was next to something else, but I'll show you in my fitness journal. I like to prep the page with it because it dries fast, especially if you've ever drawn a line on Tomoe River paper with a ruler. It's really easy to smudge it, or with a stencil. With the Juice Up, I don't have that happening because I'm not really good at being careful with things like that. And then it doesn't smudge when I use the what is it called? These guys, the midliners. Yeah. So that's been nice. I'm really in love with my Jelly Roll glitter. I use those all the time in the illustrated journal mostly, but even in my planner, I think it's in my purse. Let me show you. In my planner, I like to do some kind of lettering, and I always have, I always color them in with glitter pens. They're great. They're very glittery, which is what you want, right? I love the glitter. That's why I got the glitter cover from Hobonichi coming. Yes, I did put it in the cart. I think I mentioned that in the last video. But last time I went to Michael's, no, I got those on Amazon. When I went to Michael's, I saw them, I tried them, and then I wanted to get a pack and they didn't have it. So I got it on Amazon. It's the metallic jelly rolls. And I don't know why I didn't get those before. I think it's because I accidentally got another type. It wasn't the jelly roll, and they actually didn't work with the Tomoe River paper. They went right through it. It was awful. I was really disappointed. I gave this to my daughter. Now I started reusing the Z Clean color dots. I only have a few colors, and I kind of wanted to have non-metallic colors, and it's mostly for my personal journal. I like to make it not a white page, even though I never look back at my journals because it's kind of like brain dump. I like to decorate the pages. That's the fun part too. So instead of buying the rest of the colors brand, I got the Ohuhu. Listen, there is a difference. When you do the dots, a lot of the time the color will be, I'll show you. The color will have like, see, you see the little, there's like a darker dot in the middle. I feel like you don't get that as much with the zine color dots. But what I'm using it for, most of the time I like to use a stencil to do the dates. In my journal, I like to put little dots. I do a lot of color. I don't have a blank page, but I do a lot of color, not coding, but if I use like a sticker that has a lot of pink, then I'll put anything that have pink in there. That's what I do in my weeks too. I can show you that because I haven't done anything, but so yeah, I do kind of color stories, I guess, is a good thing, or like blue and yellow is one that comes up a lot. Yellow and red, like I have a lot of things like that. So those work for that because when I do the big letters, then I put the same type of color in there. So I got the cheap ones. I'm not unhappy with them. I'm actually very happy with them. The biggest thing for me, the biggest thing where I'm like completely in love with are the Uni Posca. They call them glitter, but honestly, I think they're more like metallic. But they are, I don't know, the pink is probably my favorite, which I am not a pink person, so it's very interesting. But I don't know if you can see, it is so glittery. Oh, it's so nice. I wish it was better. If you could see it better, you could see how like reflective they are. They're great. I know the Posca paints are supposed to be amazing. I used to try to use the white for when you do highlights on your drawings. You know, like sometimes you do it here or here on the lip to kind of create some light. I didn't love it at the time, and now I use Jelly Roll. But of course I got the glitter, and I'm waiting for all the other colors because why not have more markers to color with? I love it. It's fine. At least it's a creative endeavor. I prefer buying markers that I use, and then I use them, my kids use them. It's all good. So I've been like really enjoying coloring, and this cover is amazing. I do miss the fair weather. I will switch back and forth. I still, fountain pen wise, I'm still really in love with my TWSBI, the mini. I have this one, which I can't remember which one it is. I like these actually because even though they're extra fine, I think they don't feel like extra fine. The ink flows really nicely, but I have really bad handwriting, and it still works. I still can't reread my words most of the time, but it's okay. It still looks okay. And it's very pleasant to write with. The Decimo Pilot Vanishing Point that I got, I'm enjoying it. I'm using it in my fitness health new journal that I started, and I like it. It's, if you're thinking about getting a Pilot Vanishing Point, I know one of my subscribers, we were texting, and she was telling me she prefers those because they're lighter and smaller. I actually like both for these reasons. This one is lighter and smaller. It feels very, very light. It's almost like you have nothing in your hand. So if you're somebody who writes a lot and who likes to have this light feeling, take this one. If you're somebody who likes to feel a little more oomph, then these kind of, the matte black is amazing. And it doesn't look that different. I know it's the material too, but like it doesn't look, I mean, that much smaller. I guess a little bit. But it's, weight-wise, it's a huge difference. Let me tell you, it's very, very different. So, but I'm still really, really much enjoying those. Now, as far as non-stationery items that I'm obsessed with, I got a milk frother. I love it. It's like really nice froth, and then like I have this Nespresso machine, and you just start your coffee, put the milk, start the milk frother. When I hear the milk froth is done, it's like my amazing coffee. I can just put it together. It's amazing. I feel like it's a big luxury because it is. Another thing that I really enjoy is I bought this makeup case. I've bought a gazillion makeup case throughout the years, but this feels really like a drawer, and I really can see everything. Now, I don't have a lot of stuff, but it really just, I could close it. I just have it usually open. And I have everything really organized. This is perfect. I think there's a bigger size. I put all these items, by the way, in an Amazon favorite list that have the same title, September 2022 favorites. The markers, I put some of the Faber-Castell watercolor pencil. There are some cheaper ones, student ones, or more kid-friendly ones. There's these. They have like 2 or 3, and Faber-Castell is good, so I know they're all good. Another item that I would recommend is this case, Logi, I think. I don't have a laptop, but I have an iPad, and when I go to school, I take this. This is my iPad. Ta-da! You don't have to charge the keyboard. You just put it in. There's a stand here. I love this thing. Really amazing. Like, worth the price tag, because I had a cheap one before and the keyboard was always dead because I either forgot to charge it or I forgot to turn it off, and so it would lose all its battery. So highly recommend. So that's it. Just wanted to pop in and say hi because I'm still waiting for my Hobonichi items to be shipped. Again, they're probably shipped next week, so I'll probably get it in about 2 weeks, and after that I'll go over I'm going to set up my 3 Hobonichi weeks mainly. The illustrated journal, I don't set up. I don't do anything to. I mean, maybe I'll put like a sticker here or something like that, but that's it. I just start drawing. That's it. So that's not much to show. But the Hobonichi weeks, I have it really down to like my gratitude journal, my health fitness journal, and then obviously my planner. That's going to be a bullet journal. As well. So thanks for watching if you're still here, and I hope everybody's doing great. Ooh, and I wanted to thank somebody, I forgot. This was sent to me for my birthday. It said happy birthday. I don't know who you are. Thank you so much for the Lost Tarot, which is a recently unearthed tarot of photo-based medieval imagery based on a camera designed by the polymath Leonardo da Vinci. Very interesting. The cards are very classical, like what you expect from a tarot. Like, it's not one of those with weird names or whatever. It's all the regular names. But thank you. I don't know who sent me this, and I keep forgetting to mention it. So thanks for that. And thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.